In accordance with Korea Tourist Organization, over 17 million foreigners came to South Korea and more than 22 million Koreans traveled outside the country last year. No doubt, we all have been to and lived in foreign countries, right? Crack my voice. Right?
Yes, yes.
Have you made many foreign friends?
Yes.
Don't you miss them?
Yes.
What really sucks when you made friends overseas is that there's always a goodbye moment. Reminiscing about the good old times, we get to ask, hey, I miss you. Please come see me in Korea. You can stay in my place. Wait, seriously? You need to think it twice about that. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, whoever who has hosted before, I was just such an asshole and a terrible host to my very important guest. Back in 2010, I worked for an international youth camp for children in Canada. Oh, do you have overseen many energetic but sometimes annoying kids often? Well, there were hundreds of them at the same place at the same time. And I had to deal with them every single night. I didn't like them much in the first place, except this boy named Cedric from Canada. He was just special. I didn't bring my shampoo to the campsite, so I always used a very specific one from children's closet secretly. And later it turned out it belonged to Cedric, so I said sorry to him. But how he replied warmed my heart. He said it was just a shampoo, but now it became a very special object to him thanks to me. 7 years has passed. Now Cedric is 18 years old. On the off chance, I just asked him to come see me in Korea, and it worked. I didn't know. So much excited about his visit, I made full plans, persuading my family into having him, even took 2 days off from work. When he finally came, we stayed up all night, catching up with each other. And from the second day, he told me everything he experienced, encountered, and explored in Korea. Yet, 4 days in, I got bummed out. I typically wake up and go to bed really early, but I have to listen to him, answer questions, even correct his Korean sentences every night till very late. Seeing me very fatigued, he asked, hey, no stress, it's okay. Then he went on to say, oh, just one question. It took me another 1 or 2 hours to end the conversation. It was a vicious cycle. In addition, he embarrassed me in every possible way imaginable. One day, he was just so excited to tell me about that he bought condoms. He told me that in public, and they were everyone looking at me. Another day, he complained to a waiter in a restaurant saying there's no egg in bibimbap, even though there appears one in the menu. So I had to fight to get the stupid egg. Honestly speaking, I wasn't really happy with him because he came to my house empty-handed. My family suffered by sleeping on the floor because we offered him the biggest room to stay. But nothing as a token of gratitude? Not cool. We didn't expect much from him in the first place. But a single maple cookie would have been great. Actually, I told him to bring maple cookies as a prize to stay in my place. But he didn't. We went on a trip to Sokcho on a weekend. I paid for the resort and water park as a surprise gift. We enjoyed a great deal. But he told me to go here and there, not considering I am the only driver. And even he said, hey, let's just stay here another night, just free. Come on. It cost me more than $300. I just didn't tell him. Oh, it was awful. Well, the night we came back to Seoul from Sokcho, he wanted to go out, but I stayed. He wanted to tell me about his night, but I didn't listen. From the night on, I deliberately avoided him, saying, I don't want to hear your story anymore. I'm not interested. Feeling bad about it, I finally asked him how his day went on his last night. Well, he kept talking and talking, and all of a sudden, he took out the whole set of authentic Canadian maple cookies, jelly, candy, and humongous syrup. I felt so bad. He brought them all to give me just a surprise gift and make pancakes for me, but I said I was busy and tired. Well, next day, and he also mentioned that he didn't know nothing about Korea, but he came to see me. And he didn't bother me on purpose. He asked me so many questions regarding Korean languages because he wanted to survive during the day without me. He had reasons, but I didn't listen to him. Next day, I noticed that he forgot to take his shampoo. So I texted him, but he replied back to me saying he left it on purpose because he wanted to remind me of the good memory from the camp. I almost cried when I read it, and I regretted so much about my behavior towards him. Fellow Toastmasters, don't you think you are sometimes right when you put others first? Don't you think you take good care of them? But at times, the answer is not right. I learned from my personal experience that open communication is the key to understanding others. We argue so many times, it sometimes goes into big fight due to misconception and misunderstanding. But you know what? Talk and listen to them. Because they might have a story, and you don't know it until you hear it. Thank you.